Did you end up going to prison?
I went to a little bit. I didn't go like upstate or nothing.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I did just a little in the county, and then a lot of probation and a lot of fines and restitutions and stuff.
That's good. Now, the heroin, how did that all come about? It came from the perks, you said, right? It
Yeah,
progressed.
the perks progress. Well, the doctors, for the teeth, they're giving you 10s,
Okay,
you know what I
okay.
mean? I run out of them, so I just start eating the 30s. I remember going somewhere and buying a 30, and the dude's like, "You're eating 30s? Like, fuck you doing? Like, you're not snorting them or whatever."
Yeah.
So then I started snorting the 30s. Then I started, somebody's like, "Yo, you wasting your money." Like, I didn't really know too many people doing dope. I knew basically, one person. And he said, "Yeah, well, $5 and
Yeah.
freaking." So I snorted it, and I don't know, 4 months later, I had him, shoot me up, cause I ain't even know nothing about it,
Yep.
and then then it was basically game over.
What was going through your mind the first time you shot up? First time you stuck a needle in your arm?
Um, I mean, honestly, I just didn't care.
Did you have any feeling like, I know I shouldn't be, I know I have no business doing this shit, I know it's gonna take me places I don't wanna go? Did you have any feelings like that?
Um, Not, to me, I didn't think it could happen to me. I said, I'm not gonna end up like that.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
what I felt in my body, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, cause I stopped, whatever. I stopped like smoking the dust and stuff. I know dust and dope's different, but like I stopped doing everything that I ever did. I just progressed, but I stopped everything else that I did.
Yeah.
So I was, well, if I could stop everything else, I could stop that. But it didn't quite end up like that.
What was your habit like at the worst? Like, how many bags a day were you using?
I mean, at my worst, probably like a bundle a day for a pretty decent amount of time.
All right. And how were you supporting your habit at the time?
Well, working and boosting and hustling.
Okay. Did you ever catch any cases like selling drugs or getting into any legal trouble behind the heroin use?
I just get caught with the dope. I never got caught doing any other things that I was doing.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any like worse experiences when you were on dope, like overdosing or anything like that?
Well, yeah, I OD'd. In my mind, I was going to rehab. I packed all my stuff up. Of course, before I go to rehab, I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna go hard before I go to rehab.
Of course.
So I probably did everything that day, and I guess I OD'd twice, but both times I did, I took Xanax when I took the dope.
Okay.
And I can tell you, I did not make it to rehab. I OD'd. I think they had to hit me like 4 times with the Narcan, and then I was rehab.
Yeah.
Like lots of times.
Okay. Were you in a relationship at this time? And did you have your son at this time?
I was in a relationship. My son I had from the time he was 2 till going into 3rd grade. At that time, no, I didn't have him.
All right. And what was your relationship like with your family? And, a lot of times when we're in addiction, we tend to hurt those closest to us. We're stealing from them. We're lying to them, all that type of stuff.
I mean, I was living with a girl at the time. I don't know what her deal was. She didn't get high. She would give me money, and I would be like, I'm gonna go buy some weed, and I go buy a bunch of dope, and then come back, and then 2 days later be like, well, I need more money. Shit, I ain't even see you smoking weed. Where the fuck we go?
Yeah.
And I really didn't I didn't really stay with my mom or nothing at the time, so she didn't really know what I was doing.
Okay. What was the turning point that made you realize, all right, I gotta stop. I want to change my life, you know?
I guess. Well, I tried numerous times. I can tell you, as time and time went on, I felt more hopeless every time. You know what I mean? So I guess before I came here, I was staying at a hotel, and then every time I do it, I just wish I'd die. I just wanted to die, but I didn't want to die. So I asked myself, like, do you really want to die, or do you want to, like, you know, honestly give yourself a opportunity to try to do something different?
Yeah, I know those feelings of. I remember when I was in my addiction, there was plenty of times that I just wish I was dead. I was in so much pain. I was fucking strung out. I hated looking in the mirror. I hated being sick. You know, I hated all that stuff that comes along with getting high. Yeah. And I was like, man, I just wish one day I wouldn't wake up, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. How long have you been sober?
2.5 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How has your life been over these past 2.5 years?
So 2.5 years ago, I came to this house. I felt like Joe, the guy that owned the house, was good people. I felt like the people around here were good people, and I just felt like it was. I never went to meetings because I wanted to go to meetings. I went to meetings because I was obliged to go court reasons and stuff like that. I never went because I actually wanted to go. I just kept doing what I was told to do. I told you, you know, earlier about my my outlook on God after my dad died. So for me, I felt like kind of God saved my life, you know. So I did a lot of praying. I just kept doing what I was doing, and now 2.5 years later, you know, I own the house. So I think that is you know, when people say, you know, the wildest dreams or whatever like that, like, you know, that's crazy in my mind. But my thing is, I feel like it helped me, and I feel like this helps me even more. I know it helps everybody else that's in the house, but it probably helps me more than it actually helps them.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. So many times, like the trips we do to Kensington and doing the interviews and going to schools and speaking, all the stuff that I do, I agree it helps people, but I'm supposed to be like helping other people, but it's helping me way more. People don't realize how that works. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that you'll be doing something to help somebody else, but in turn, it's helping you a whole lot more. You know, it's crazy, but it's such a beautiful feeling too.
And it's crazy because, you know, when I got the house, I asked Joe, like, you know, did he want to take the name with him? And he said, nah, you keep the name, you know. But I appreciated the name because I felt like all odds was against me, and I felt like I was a long shot, and you know, I felt like it was a good thing, so, you know, I appreciate that. I also felt like, you know, I give everybody a chance. I don't care. You never know when anybody's gonna get it. Something just could click in their head the one day, you know.
Absolutely, I like that too, and I'm sort of the same way. People have given me way more chances than I probably deserved, And what if somebody would have gave up on me on the first shot or the second or the third or the fourth? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might not be here right now.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
it's never too late. As long as we're above the ground, it ain't never too late to change. And some people, you know, need more chances than others. We all learn differently.
Yeah, definitely.
So how does it feel coming through this house and then now being the owner of this house? I think it's dope. You know what I mean? I think it's so dope that you came through this house. You were here as a resident of this house, and now you own it, and you're giving other people the same opportunity that you were given.
I mean, if I could describe the feeling, I would. I honestly, I can't even describe it. It makes me feel like I want everybody to come through here, and I wish everybody to succeed. You know, I try to help people as best as I can, in any possible way. You know, we had a Thanksgiving here. You know, my fiance made a bunch of food. You know, I was driving everybody to meetings. I was bringing people to work. I do everything that I could try to do to show somebody that, like, if I could do it, then you could do it. And, you know, since I own the house, I'm like, but I lived here. This was not even that long ago. So, like, you don't even know what could happen in your life if you never give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
Yourself is giving yourself a chance. And now I don't even... Listen, if you're getting high, you're getting high. And you probably enjoy the feeling of getting high. But the thing is, like, you know, in AA, I get, you know, it's a God thing. Even though it's a lot of things, drug, you know, a lot of people that have drug problems are in AA. But the thing is, like, you know, you could drink and stuff and come back. But I knew like 54 people that died last year. It's nuts. There's no coming back. Like, the thing is, my question to myself every day is like, are you ready to die?
Yep.
Today.
Yeah, I like that.
That's why I ask everybody. I know you like getting high, but are you ready to die?
Yeah, that's true. That's the reality of it. So the way we came in contact, you reached out and sent a message. So you've seen the channel before?
Yeah, I usually watch it every night. I didn't realize there were so many videos. As I was going through the videos, I seen a lot of people that I knew on there.
Yeah.
Me growing up with certain people and people from this house and just people from around. And I just thought it was crazy that, you know, you had all these videos of people that I personally know, you know? And I felt like it was, you know, I told you through the thing, I feel like you're doing a great, awesome thing, you know what I mean? And I thought it was great, and you know, so I reached out to you. I see it out there, and I think you're doing, you know, big things.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you for, first of all, for what you're doing for the recovery community by having this house. I appreciate you for reaching out and the support that you show. I thank you. Your motivation to me, because what you're doing, you have a recovery house. That's what I'm in the process of doing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I hope to be in your shoes in a couple months. I thank you, brother. I truly thank you for your support. I thank you for reaching out the other day and taking the time to sit down here with me and share your story and allowing and welcoming us into this house. I thank you, brother.
Well, I'm glad you showed up, because a lot of people don't, and showing up's a major part of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I thank you, brother.
I appreciate it, man.